Hello and welcome. I'm Reverend Stargazer from the International Metaphysical Ministry, and this is your weekend reading for Earth signs for the weekend starting the 7th of the 8th, 2020. Do bear in mind that time and energy are fluid. Therefore, if you're receiving this reading at a later date, it doesn't matter. Go ahead and watch it anyway because you may gain something out of it. This reading is general in nature only, so it may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that's fantastic. Use it to the best of your advantage. And if it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. Move on to something else. I am giving away a $50 JB Hi-Fi card at the end of the month, so stay tuned to find out about how you can be in the running to win that card. Today we'll be reading from the Angel Tarot by Dorian Virtue and Radleigh Valentine, and the Angel Therapy cards by Dorian Virtue at the end. So let's just start off by saying a quick incantation. By the truth of the universal power within us, we are open and receptive to a reading for our earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, for the weekend starting the 7th of the 8th, 2020. And so it is. First card, the Three of Fire. Abundance, things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. So you may be waiting for your ships to come in this weekend. Let's see if they will. Let's see if they're going to. There's a sense of enterprise about the weekend too. Perhaps they're showing you markets. Perhaps you are someone that's thinking of starting a market stall or something like that. This card is a career card. It's career activity, action and creativity. Passionate affairs and things like that, things that make your heart sing. And with abundance being connected to that card, perhaps you're going to be visiting markets and things like that. Maybe you have a market stall, or you're thinking of doing some sort of weekend work. You're also showing me pyramids and sacred geometry. So I feel that you're a spiritual worker, some of you out there that I'm tuning into that are earth signs are spiritual workers. Perhaps you work with your hands. Perhaps you're into numerology, sacred numbers. Two of Earth is your second card. Too much going on at once, the need to make a decision, consider a more careful approach. Consider a more playful approach. There's a Freudian slip. So the card says consider a more playful approach, but what came out of my mouth just now was consider a more careful approach. So perhaps for the next 2 years, you're going to be focusing on enterprise and getting a market stand up and running, or weekend work up and running. But abundance is looking very good, as you can see by the flowers around here, the flowers. You can see the flowers on the card. That's symbolic of growth, and they're white, so it's purity. You got the three flames, which is passion and activity. You got the volcano, which is about to erupt forth gold and prosperity. And they're just sitting there watching and waiting for it to happen. So it's almost a period of waiting. You're waiting for things to occur. You could perhaps have been waiting for the last 2 years, or maybe you'll be waiting for the next 2 years to see the full fruition of your goal. But there's a lot going on. You're balancing. Maybe you're balancing having a market stand on the weekend and then doing your regular job during the week. Or maybe you're actually balancing running your business and then taking your business to the markets on the weekend as well. So you've got two projects with the one business. But there's definitely juggling of finances happening as well. Sometimes it's robbing Peter to pay Paul. Virgo came out in the reading. She came out in her own cards. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So whilst you need to have a more playful approach when it comes to your career, you also need to be level-headed. And you need to take a careful approach to money and finances. So maybe this weekend you'll be sorting through your finances to see what it is you can and can't afford in terms of projects that you want to do moving forward with the rest of the year. And you'll be looking at that this weekend. Let's get some clarifiers, shall we? I'll just give the deck another shuffle. I did shuffle the deck before I started, but we'll do it again. By the truth of the universal power within us, we're open and receptive to some clarifiers regarding the weekend beginning the 7th of the 8th, 2020 for our lovely earth signs. Messages coming through. There'll be messages going back and forward, too much going on at once. That's Spirit confirming that for me. They just whisper in someone's ear, send a message at just the right time. When you're open and receptive to the universal powers, that's the way it works. They can wait. I'm spending time with my lovely earth signs right now. So thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to my page. It really does help. I'm trying to set up a community of like-minded friends here. Some clarifiers, angels, please. Let's get a clarifier for the Three of Fire. For this weekend, the weekend starting the 7th of August. A clarifier for earth signs for the 7th of August. Weekend starting the 7th of August. Clarifier, please, angels, for the star signs starting this weekend, 7th of August. Someone wants to come out? Yeah, 10. So you're definitely waiting for your ships to come in with when it comes to resources and finances, having wealth, peace and prosperity, family, good family ties, traditions, heirlooms, things like that, setting up properties, a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things. So this is an exceptional card for money, wealth, property, prosperity, and what it is that what it is that it'll take you to achieve that. You have the Unity card. So water signs also got this card. This is working with people from various different backgrounds, as symbolized by the bubbles in the card, different religious backgrounds, different sexual preferences, different socioeconomic backgrounds, to come together to work towards a common cause. And it says traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations seeking out mentors or like-minded friends. Perhaps you're a reverend or a spiritual leader yourself, or maybe you go to a particular church or temple, and this is something that you'll be doing for the next 2 years. Maybe you're taking your organization to the markets or putting them in the public eye, and this will grow over the next 2 years. But this weekend, you'll be having meetings concerning that. You'll be going through that in your mind. You'll be mulling through that in your mind. You'll be looking at the numbers and the paperwork in your mind to see what it is that you can achieve over the next 2 years. Because you're a visionary. This card symbolizes an aspect of yourself. You're a visionary. You're motivational, idealistic, ambitious, and charismatic. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision. Be a leader. Advice from someone very creative. So you are a leader and you have what it takes to be able to change the world around you. You have the power of creativity at your disposal. Can represent a country gentleman as well. Perhaps you're from the countryside, from a rural area. Maybe you grew up in a rural area, but you've moved to the city. Or maybe you still live in a rural area, in a country town. But this card symbolizes someone that has the ability to be able to change the world around them and ignite people's energy and passion. Chokeray, 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 chokeray. This is the Empress, which can represent a mother figure. Maybe your mother is going to drop in on you this weekend, or you're going to have visits with your mother this weekend. Lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. So this is a very nurturing card, a creative card, which says that you're going to be creating something, whether it be a project, a business, a child, a family, a home. But you're going to be nurturing and putting energy and time and investment into that to actually watch it grow and develop and change. And it will be hard work. There's a lot of hard work involved. Too much work. Accept help from others. Life is out of balance. Stress-related health concerns. So maybe you need to prepare yourself for the next 2-year period where you'll be working very diligently to get your cause out there into the community, to build awareness about your cause. And you'll be drawing people together from all different walks of life. Just tap on the cards, break that energy up. One more card, please, for the weekend starting the 7th of August, 2020 for our Earth signs. Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. The Virgo came into the reading. So did Sagittarius. Sagittarius is symbolized by the King of Fire. Maybe you'll be working with someone who is a Sagittarius, or your partner is a Sagittarian. And Virgo came out again. Virgo came out again. So we're just going to change over to the Angel Therapy Oracle cards. And we'll just draw one card. One card, please, angels, ascended masters and guides, for our Earth signs for the weekend starting the 7th of August 2020. Silence is golden. Be willing to forgive. So as you go about your affairs this weekend and you're looking at your finances and your career and you're waiting for your ships to come in to build a bigger and better life for yourself, and you're dealing with a Virgo and a Sagittarian, you may actually need to look at forgiveness, being more forgiving. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. Isn't that beautiful? That you can just forgive and forget and move forward. And you can choose to forgive and forget at any time. And forgiveness doesn't mean that you're saying it's okay what's happened to you. It's just saying you're prepared to release the pain and the trauma. And when you give forgiveness, spiritual light comes in and fills the void of all that pain. It makes you feel better. So, I hope you've liked this reading. If you have, you can press like, share and subscribe. If you want to be in the running to win a $50 JB Hi-Fi card, you need to leave a comment in the box down below. You can have a reading with me by getting in contact with me at sandystargazer711@gmail.com. You can find me on Instagram, although I don't post there that often, as Sandy Stargazer, and you can find me at Facebook as Inspirational Messages at facebook.com. I hope this has been a good reading for you. It's certainly been very enjoyable for me reading for you. It's going to be a good weekend. You've got a lot ahead of you, and we're looking forward to seeing developments in the future. See you for now.